I'd rather be fishing. On my Game Boy Color, it's Legend of the River King, and among all the ridiculous genres and subgenres we've seen in video games, this one's perhaps the most ridiculous one in the pond. This is, and I'm not kidding here, an RPG fishing game, as in a role-playing game about fishing. I don't know about you, but my bobber's bouncing away. Released in 1999, Legend of the River King was developed by Natsume, the same people who thought to make video games about farming. If there's one thing you can say about Natsume, it's that those guys really think outside the tackle box. Somehow they find a way to turn the planet's most mundane activities into some of its most inexplicably addictive video games. Legend of the River King is no exception, and I don't even like RPGs. Or fishing. Damn you, Natsume! You play the game as a little kid with a moaning sister. Evidently, something is wrong with her, and the only way to save her is to catch a legendary fish known as the Guardian. I don't know about you, but it sounds kind of fishy to me. So your entire journey is comprised of fishing. Whether you're trying to earn money to buy supplies or bribe craftsmen for their services, everything revolves around catching fish. You sell your catches to restaurants, you'll catch trout for people who want trout, and you'll basically travel all over fishing the murky depths to find the Guardian. As you might expect from a game based on an activity, based on sitting on your ass, you spend a lot of time casting your line and waiting, and waiting, and waiting. So, you know, be sure to have a cold one nearby. I am, of course, referring to Pop. But you know, as boring as it seems, I was, for some reason, compelled to fish on. You wait for a bite, and once your bobber changes color, you get into a kind of tug of war with the fish on the line. Reel it in once it stops for a breather, stop when it starts fighting back, and repeat until you've caught the stinking mackerel. I gotta tell you, I have no idea why, but I kept casting out for more. The game's a lot of fun. Of course, as you'd expect from a game with RPG elements, there's a lot more to Legend of the River King than depleting waterways of wildlife. You can try new fishing gear, like different rods and bait and hooks. You can even fish with a lure, which requires a very different approach to fishing with bait. Plus, unexpected and random enemy battle. Awesome, so cool. I bet they're turn-based battles too. Oh, there it is. Get that snake, Derek. Punch it in the tail. Punch it with your fist. Obviously, I'm not a big fan of this age-old RPG convention, but if you like the genre, you know, you get what you expect from Legend of the River King. Hit points, rice balls, random battles, and cutthroat trout. What the hell is that? It sounds like some kind of ruthless killer fish. Legend of the River King is a really robust game. It's the kind of time sucker that makes for a perfect game to have in your portable device. There's a lengthy main story mode, as well as a supplemental raise mode for raising fish in a tank and helping them grow from bait to Moby Dick. And we have to thank Alec from the UK for sending this copy and sucking our time away like a pike slurping up a nightcrawler. Actually, I'm sorry, that's kind of gross. So thankfully, Legend of the River King is much less so.